Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the What Are We Doing podcast. My name's Levi McCurdy, and this is episode 204, dude. We're making our way of the way. We've almost reached, we're basically at 1,000, okay? It's been 204 episodes, and here we are. And you know what I mean? We gotta just address the elephant in the room. We gotta get the number one thing out of the way. I mean, you can see it here. I finally got my shirt. You're looking at a limited edition. You definitely can't get this anywhere. Don't even try. Don't try Googling it. Just stay right here. Don't click off the video. Trust me, you can't get this shirt. This is a limited edition. Only a select few of us special chosen people on this planet have this shirt from none other than your unknown, announced to you, favorite restaurant, Chili's, dude. They're on the up and up. The stock's on the up. They've been killing it these last couple years.
What are we doing?
It's Chili's. You get the pull-apart cheesy sticks, the triple dips, the 3 for me, always $10.99 at burger, fries, and drinks. What more do you want with unlimited chips and salsa?
What are we doing?
It's crazy. I mean, you got to do it every time. It's Chili's. I love it. Megs hates it, so we don't go. And it's not my fault, but it's Megs's, and so that's just where we're at in life, and that's what we have to deal with. But I still love Chili's, and I support them on Twitter, and this is what happens.
Are your business getting...
Shut Jesse Murph.
What are we doing?
Jesus, calm down, dude. Always with the blue strips. Calm down, Jesse Murph, with that opener. Am I right, dude? It's kind of weird. But anyways, it's Chili's, dude. And so I'm always supporting brands on Twitter. And you know me, I'm Daddy Wins a lot on Twitter.
What are we doing?
This year alone, I got the Breaking Bad apron. I won the vintage Pokemon card. I won something else the other day, and now I won this Chili's one-of-a-kind limited edition Chili's Radical Rita purple, probably really good for glow bowling kind of situation of a shirt, finally in the mail. And I'll tell you what, it was a hassle to get it. They told me I won, and then I waited 3 months. And then I said, hey guys, I DM'd them because we're friends now because I won. So they owe me a shirt. So we're basically friends. There's been an exchange, you know? And so I said, hey, where's my shirt? And they said, basically, we don't know. We're going to talk to our team. It's on its way. Don't worry about it. And then 3 more months went by. And I DM'd him again, and I said, hey, I'm about to go to Applebee's.
What are we doing?
I'm about to jump ship, dude. I'm about to jump the Chili's ship and go to Applebee's because they got unlimited chicken fingers over there, and that's all my son eats is chicken fingers. So the unlimited chicken fingers deal is looking a little appealing, if you know what I mean.
What are we doing?
And so I was like, yo, I'm going to Applebee's. You didn't ship me my shirt. Where's my shirt? And they never DM'd me back, which was strike 2. And then the shirt showed up in the mail. So we had to erase a strike, but they're still on strike 1 probation. But I still love Chili's. I want my baby. You know what I mean? It's Chili's. Luigi, love that Chili's. It's Chili's, right? That's how they do it. It's Chili's. I don't know what the slogan is.
What are we doing?
And so I got a Radical Rita shirt in the mail, and I'm Daddy Wins a lot on Twitter. And if you it's another PSA, you know what I mean? I got a DM just the other day. It said, dude, I see you signing up and doing all these retweets and tags and stuff on Twitter. They're like, do you be winning? And I'm like, yeah.
What are we doing?
I win a lot, dude. Where's the DJ count? I didn't think that was going to work, but it did.
All I do is win, no matter what.
There it is. So it's all I do. You know what I mean? Make a Twitter account, follow big brands, and every once in a while they'll say, hey, retweet this, and you might win, and then you'll get a DM, and then they'll send you a Radical Rita t-shirt.
What are we doing?
And so speaking of Radical Ritas, something that no one really had on their 2025 bingo cards this year was our girl Cardi B in court, okay? Wasn't on the bingo card, and I don't think anyone saw it coming, but what, might you ask yourself, what did Cardi B do? Why is Miss Cardi B precious, single, maybe dating someone now? I don't know, she just had a breakup or something, baby daddy drama. I don't know, one of the Migos, I think, were involved in something, I don't know, Cardi B. And so she's in court. Levi, why is Cardi B in court? Well, I'll tell you why. Because she accidentally, maybe potentially didn't I don't know, maybe it might be a big deal. Kind of scratched some lady.
What are we doing?
And so, you know what I mean? She was going to the doctor's office, presumably to a pregnancy appointment. And for whatever reason, the security guard of the doctor's office was filming her. And then they get into an altercation, obviously, like, fuck you, bitch, no, fuck you, bitch, no, fuck you, bitch. And then it's a fuck you, bitch. And then one bitch was up against the wall. And then it was like, you know, they scrapped it out. And apparently Cardi B scratched the lady's cheek. And so naturally the security guard was like, you scratched me, you're rich, I want $25 million.
What are we doing?
So now Cardi B has to go to court. The only other issue with the whole circumstantial thing about it is that the lawyers within the case, especially on the other side, the lady who is demanding this $25 million, is not, they're not very smart. And so it sounds like they're just a bunch of 17-year-olds who really don't know what they're doing. And now that...
Are y'all business?
God damn it, Jesse Murph.
What are we doing?
Jesse Murph is always she's trying to throw blue strips and put my business, and it's coming back to her, and she's pissing me off. Listen, so Cardi's just always out here. She's got an attitude, and she's back, and she's in court. And this is, here, let's take a listen to Cardi B and the questions they are asking her in the courtroom now that she's being sued for $25 million for allegedly scratching someone.
Tell us in your own words what you said.
I said, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Why are you in my face? Why are you recording me? Ain't you supposed to be security?
Tell it to her now. Go ahead.
Huh?
Say it again. Say it.
Objection, Your Honor.
You want me to say it to her
I want
face?
you to tell it to her face what you said on that day so she can hear it for herself
Objection
again.
is sustained. And, Your Honor, do we have civility in the courthouse?
And if you wanted to scratch or cut her face with your right hand or your left hand, if you wanted to do it, you could have done it, correct? So
But
you're
I
not
didn't.
disabled,
But
right?
I didn't because I had a baby inside me.
How did she
Time
know?
out. Time out. Let's slow down the pace just a little bit.
Are you disabled, yes or no?
At that moment, when you're pregnant, I'm very disabled. You want me to tell you the things I can't do?
Fine.
Get
What was your months? 4 months? 3 months? 3 to 4 months. Fair enough? For what reason over your head? To protect your identity?
It could be I don't really want people to recognize me. My hair not done. My makeup not done.
She's a godsend.
What are we doing?
She's incredible.
And why were you concerned?
Because I'm pregnant and this girl's about to fucking beat my ass. Hello?
Love her.
Hello, I'm here.
Hello. Shut up, dude.
You
He's
said
an
she's
idiot.
bigger than you? Is that correct?
He's an idiot.
Absolutely.
How do you know that?
Wait. Okay. Listen. No. Wait a minute. Hold on. He says, is she bigger than you? And she. Oh, listen. Watch this.
Hello, I'm here. So, you said she's bigger than you? Is that correct?
Absolutely.
How do you know that?
I mean, look.
I'm looking. I don't agree.
It's hilarious.
What is your basis? Are you saying she's physically bigger? She's taller?
I mean, you have her medical records,
I don't
right?
have anything. I want asking you the questions.
I mean, I was 130 pounds at that time.
So she's
Love it.
overweight, right? In your opinion.
Objection, Your Honor.
Don't answer the question. Plead the fifth, Cardi.
You don't need to answer me.
You know.
Did you call her fat?
No, I was calling her a bitch.
Yes.
This is your security?
What are we doing?
This is your security? It's my fucking phone. It's my phone. You're in my building. That's what she was telling me. And she was like, she also was saying like this, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck who you are. She's much taller, but she was practically my height. But she is like...
What? Say it.
security heavy.
Security heavy?
What does security heavy mean? Just tell us. There's no harm. What does that mean?
Like she just looks a little like she could protect the building type big. You know what I'm saying?
She can
just looks
protect
more.
the building, dude.
developed than me. That's a fucking lie. Fuck out of here. Trying to get some money.
I love it.
What was that?
I said, that's a fucking lie. Fuck out of here. Just trying to get some money.
Who's trying to get some money?
She is.
How do you know that?
Because she sued me for $24 million.
Right, like what are we doing
What
here, bro?
are we doing?
Like why do you think she's what is just it's so funny that there's so many different parts of law and lawyers and practices and different skill sets and levels, and sometimes it can be good and sometimes it can be really bad, and it just sometimes becomes this, and it is such a fascinating thing to watch Cardi B have to sit there and describe why she didn't want this lady filming her while walking into an appointment or whatever just so happened. And so maybe she got a scratch, maybe she didn't, she's fine, she'll get over it. It's like not really even a big deal. So like, don't worry about it. And so, listen, here's the thing. I feel like this news happened so long ago that like it's kind of like over now and it's old news, and me talking about Taylor Swift's engagement to Travis Kelce is like something we talked about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
What are we doing?
And at the same time, it's like all I have here for my notes for this episode, and unfortunately this is what we're gonna have to talk about. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Congrats, Tay-Tay and Mr. Killer Trav.
What are we doing?
Hey, how bad do you think Taylor felt having to hit publish on the engagement photo on Instagram moments before hitting publish, having to tag the account at Killer Trav? Dude.
What are we doing?
Not Travis Kelce, not anything else. Killer Trav is this man's Instagram handle, as if he's got an AIM screen name from, I don't know, 2001.
What are we doing?
But for those of you who don't know, you know what I mean, dude? It's she's got a ring. It's big. It's heavy. It's expensive. Taylor Swift's ring is a vintage-inspired diamond. It's an 8-carat diamond set in an 18-karat yellow gold setting, and it's valued at $550,000. So probably not lab-grown, you know what I mean? So Travis Kelce pulled out all the stops. He took her back to his house. He had flowers everywhere, recreated like a music video or something. I don't know, flowers everywhere. Got to one knee and said, "Marry me, Juliet. You never have to be alone."
What are we doing?
And so it's a 2026 celebrity wedding off between Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco and Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Now we obviously know who's going to be bigger. I think, you know, Taylor Swift and Selena are both up there in their perspective financial classes, but I'm not sure. I think maybe Taylor might have a smidge more. I'm not sure. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? They're engaged, and it's not what we were expecting. But this whole rollout of the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce saga of 2025 that we have been getting is just an absolutely fascinating situation. I mean, we went from the podcast album announcement to the GQ magazine shoot with Travis to the engagement to the American Idol, or not the American Idol, the American Eagle brand collaboration with Travis Kelce and all the other athletes. He's really, really setting himself up with a lot of brand collaborations that he can maybe, I don't know, rely on financially after he retires from the NFL this year.
What are we doing?
If Taylor Swift is in line now to do the Super Bowl, I mean, we've already talked about that for weeks on end, then she definitely does that, and Travis Kelce definitely then retires from the NFL, and they become the couple that just goes to every single game after they retire. He relies on, you know what I mean, endorsements like American Eagle that pay him. Taylor Swift does another Eras tour and makes another $1 billion, and then they live happily ever after, and it's like a 10-phase plan.
What are we doing?
Right? And so there has to be a prenup. I don't know if he's signing one only or if she's signing one as well. It would just make sense for them both to sign it. They're both rich in their own perspective. They've already got like a $15 million house already lined up somewhere in the country, ready to go, ready to buy. And so at the end of the day, they're going to live happily ever after, and it's going to be America's love story, whether Donald Trump likes it or not. And speaking of which, he did give his opinion, and surprisingly, Zaddy Trumpets was nice. He was very nice about the engagement when he heard the news. Listen.
Serious question, but I have to tell you the biggest pop culture news of the year broke while we were in this cabinet meeting. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
3.5 hour cabinet meeting, by the way.
What are we doing?
Well, I wish him a lot of luck.
A lot of
I think it's. I think he's a great player. I think he's a great guy. And
That's right.
I think that she's a terrific person. So I wish them a lot of luck.
There we go. That's it. If Donald Trump can come back around on his opinion on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, then the world is healing.
What are we doing?
He's still got a scam of a Trump phone and everything else going on, and he's not really, shouldn't be focused on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce at all because there's bigger problems. But hey, if we can get that much out of Donald Trump, then maybe, I don't know, there's nothing positive to say. You know what I mean? But so it's just, it's become one of those situations where I think, dude, I mean, here's what Taylor needs to do next. While Travis Kelce is obviously needs to go away for training camp and get ready for the NFL season, he's got a game coming up. Taylor Swift should probably go do like a 1-month solo press tour promoting the album, promoting her engagement, and then boom, as soon as October 3rd rolls around and the NFL season kicks off, she announces a Super Bowl after she just got all the eyeballs from her press tour because we thought she was going to say something about it there. But then as soon as October 3rd hits, the album comes, they announce the Super Bowl. Travis Kelce might potentially be there or not. It doesn't matter. It's not part of the plan. He'll still retire after this season. It has to be the next 12 months already pre-calculated, yes or yes.
What are we doing?
And I mean, for all the boyfriends, if anyone's hearing this news for the first time, you got to listen up. For all the boyfriends and husbands out there, you have to support your wife, girlfriend, fiance, significant other, boyfriend, whoever, in an appropriate way, okay? You want to be reactive, not proactive to this engagement news.
What are we doing?
You want to be happy for Taylor, okay? As if it's your girlfriend or your wife's best friend. Don't act like, why do I care about Taylor Swift? Dear TikTok algorithm, stop showing me Taylor Swift. Sign me, bitch.
What are we doing?
Like, don't be one of those guys, okay? If you say you don't know her, you're doomed for the rest of the year. Your girlfriend's not going to watch any football games with you. You have to be on Team Tay-Tay and be a Swiftie for at least 48 hours because of this news. If you haven't done this already, pay attention, take some notes, and let's go. You can still save this thing. You've got time. Okay, so you know what I mean? Taylor is your significant other's best friend. You're going to be happy for her. Good for her. Finally, oh my God, Travis Kelce, he's such a... oh my God, he's such a nice guy. We love Travis Kelce. We're so happy she found love finally after Matt Healy, after the other guy, after the other guy, after the other guy, Taylor Lautner.
What are we doing?
You know what I mean? She finally found the one for her, and that was at Killa Trev. You know what I mean? Killa Trev was the Romeo to her Juliet, okay? And hey, the ring, listen, it's kind of a versatile topic, so don't mention it too much. Don't say anything about the emerald cut. Don't say anything about the vintage. Just don't say anything about it being too big. Just skip over the ring and just go back to maybe like go focus on Travis a bit, okay? If you haven't brought this up to your girlfriend yet, focus on Travis. He's so lucky. Oh, you want to say he's so lucky? Like, not she. Taylor's doing fine. She got the ring.
What are we doing?
He's so lucky that she said yes. Stay with me. Yes or yes. That's your guide. That is a fool's guide to navigating the Taylor Swift engagement. You're welcome. You can download the full course available now for $199.99 at wadpod.com/art, WAWDPOD.com/ART.
What are we doing?
And so, you know what I mean? It is a situation where we can't really stop talking about it, but like I feel like, dude, I'm done. I'm done talking about it. I don't want to hear any more Taylor Swift news. I don't want to hear anything more about the album. I don't want to hear anything about the relationship. I'm done talking about it. I'm done. I am not, you'll never hear, I swear on my LuBug, he's laying right over there, curled up in a precious little tiny ball. I swear on his life, I swear on LuBug's life, I will never bring up Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce and anything having to do with them on this podcast ever again. I'm kind of done. I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of like at the point where it's kind of like, oh, look, okay, they went to the football game last night. There they are. Oh, isn't she precious? Oh, sipping her little drink, flaunting her ring, walking into the stadium. This wasn't even a Chiefs game, so now Travis is watching the games with her from the suite. They're engaged. Ah!
What are we doing?
The Swifts. You know what I mean? He has to take her last name. Listen, Travis Swift sounds way better than Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce Swift as his new full name sounds badass, and he should take it in a heartbeat. I would press to convince Taylor, because Taylor probably doesn't want him to do it, but I would try my damnedest to convince her, yo, let me be Travis Swift because I'm fast on the football.
What are we doing?
I'm done. I'm done talking about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. You'll never hear me talk about them again. I swear to God. I swear you'll never hear me talk about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift again. Now, here's the next major question. It doesn't have to do with them because I'm done talking about them. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode of the What Are We Doing podcast is brought to you by our friends at BLUECHEW. You're going to want to go to onepod.com/blue. It's WAWDPOD.com/blue, BLUE. And what better than $20 off your first order? I'm talking we've upgraded you to $25 off.
What are we doing?
You're getting $25 off your first order. You're just paying $5 for shipping. Your first month is free. It's BLUECHEW. They have the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. No matter what issues you have in the bedroom, whether you need help getting it up, whether you need help keeping it hard, whether you need help revving the engine for a second time, or just a little bit of all the combos, they've got a pack for you. Hey man, I'm not talking about I need the max combo deal, but you might. So go to wadpod.com/blue, get your first order, $25 off, basically for free, pay $5 shipping on the Wad Pod. What does BLUECHEW do? It enhances your sexual performance. Synfidel stays active for 4 to 6 hours and can take effects in little as 30 minutes. It improves blood flow. It relaxes the blood vessels, causing an increased blood flow to your area when aroused. It's fruit punch flavored. So it's fruit punch flavored. So these little things are not only effective, but they're delicious. And you have better sex. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. If you want your partner to be happy with you and your performance, get to chewing with BLUECHEW. WAWDPOD.com/blue. You get your first order for free. It's the usual deal, $5 then for shipping, and you're taken care of. I've got your Friday night covered. Do you? Mine's covered downstairs in a drawer right on the bedside table, okay? You pop one, you pop two, 30 minutes go by, you're rip-roaring, you're ready to go. It's gonna be a show when you chew the blue.
What are we doing?
Those are bars, and I'm not even a rapper. I'm retired. I used to be a rapper, okay? So I've still got some gas in that tank. And if you want more gas in yours tonight, when you and your girl a little bit bored sitting on the couch, start rubbing the leg and get it chewing with BLUECHEW. Get your first order free. It's on us. We love you guys. Back to the show. Why does Will Smith keep embarrassing himself?
What are we doing?
Okay, I've got my reporters sending me messages about this. I've got my friends talking about this. We are at the point now where we understand that AI is now becoming vastly accessible.
What are we doing?
In the grand scheme of things, meaning that our parents are now able to download the ChatGPT app and generate images and post them to Facebook.
What are we doing?
And so what that means then is it needs to remain in that realm, in that medium, in that format, because when you start to generate the likes of real people and pass it off as such, especially when you need to have a real person kind of atmosphere in order to promote and do what you're trying to do with it, it has to be real. You can't get away with using AI, especially in 2025. It's still not 100% yet. So when you're supposed to be showing us as a tour promo for whatever reason, for whatever unknown, insane reason, Will Smith, the #1 actor, presumably, that used to be at one point in time on the planet, I mean Men in Black, Wild Wild West, the one where he's a dad and he cries a lot, Purpose something, I don't know. I watched it as a kid, I'm not sure what it's called. The one with his son in outer space that wasn't really that good, but like he's done so many movies. Focus, he did another one, Margot Robbie, you know what I mean? So it's like Will Smith has done so many movies to the point where we have all just regarded him as this, one of kind of the best. He was an unsung hero for a lot of kids growing up, making these movies that were something we could watch and follow along with, and the aliens, and it was so cool, and it was something generational. And the music that came with it, he always did the soundtracks to his movies, and he had some hits that were and some that weren't. And for a while, we listened to him, and then he kind of brought it back a little bit, and then the movies fell off, and then he got weird.
What are we doing?
And the slap was just downhill from there. He slapped Chris Rock, you know what I mean? We all heard that from around the world. It was the most viral thing for the first 6 months of whatever year that was. And then he went on and he went away for a while, and they started doing YouTube videos. And then for whatever reason, he brought back a song like about pretty girls. And because his team was able to pay Dua Lipa to get on the song or whatever feature, I apologize, I don't actually know who it was because I don't think anyone actually listened to the song.
What are we doing?
But whatever feature, they did a thing, no one was dancing, no one actually listens to Will Smith's music or his freestyles. We've talked about it, and now, for whatever reason, he has chosen to go on tour and use a mixture of some audience and some AI-generated videos for the promo. Take a look. I mean, it is just unfathomable. Will Smith hasn't had a single piece of good PR in the last 3 years.
What are we doing?
I can't probably even play this. Okay, so, I mean, the signs are typically a dead giveaway. You know what I mean? They're definitely mixing in some real life here. This one is just these hands. These hands right here are absolutely anamorphic and disgusting. It's not even, I can't even make up what that is. That's not the worst one of all. But if you zoom in on this shot right here. This shot, I don't know why anyone would decide that it was okay to put this shot in the promotional video.
What are we doing?
I mean, you can zoom in anywhere on the screen and you cannot claim that it is the quality of my video. We shoot in 4K, upload it to 2K, change the quality. You'll see exactly what it is. These faces are anamorphic. We don't know who's holding the sign. This person behind the sign's eyes are bugging out of their face. This person's face is melting off of their head. This person is shooting the video on a brick. And there are just so many more dead giveaways that the 30 seconds, I mean, do we need to include this if we had enough shots of an actual audience? Why?
What are we doing?
Now, they'll come out and say that this was a rough draft. They meant to upload the actual draft. They used this as a placeholder, and whoever the intern who edited the final video and hit upload made a mistake, and this wasn't actually supposed to go out. This was just one of their storyboards. They use AI to generate first and then refilm later, right?
What are we doing?
I mean, the sign, that one was terrible. I think that was terrible. This might be I don't know, man. It's just, it looks kind of bad, and it's just sad when you have a situation where you know what I mean, your heroes will fall, man. It's like they say, never meet your heroes because they'll probably be a jerk to you, and then it'll just kind of not really be a thing for you anymore, and it'll be a real big disappointment.
What are we doing?
And I think it's a situation where Will Smith needs to stop. He should have bowed out gracefully years ago. The slap should have never happened. I don't know what he had going on at home. Maybe it had something to do with his wife sleeping with like his son's best friend.
What are we doing?
But I don't know. I'm not an expert. So I think maybe Will Smith, maybe we take a break. Maybe we cancel the rest of the tour. It's not really looking good for these older artists that have decided to do these legacy tours. And I think it maybe just kind of needs to stop. Some of them are okay. Some of them don't seem to be good anymore. I think Lil Wayne is opening with like a screamo, a female screamo band.
What are we doing?
Like if you go to Lil Wayne's concert in certain cities, you'll see a female screamo band, and I'm not knocking them or the music they make. It's perfectly fine, but I just think as aged and grown, now that you are of age to drink and enjoy the concert and be out late, because hey, Lil Wayne doesn't go on stage until at least 11:30 p.m. now.
What are we doing?
And you're there until at least 12 to 1 a.m. And so you've got to be of age to actually even get there and handle that kind of curfew. And so when you think you're getting something like Young Money or rap or even just just like Chanel West Coast even, it's just a situation where I think when Lil Wayne brings out an unknown artist that is that of a screamo rock band and turns half of his set into his rock album that he once released, Prom Queen and that of sorts. Doing Prom Queen is fine, but anything else after that, half of the stadium, much like they did in Detroit, is going to leave early.
What are we doing?
And so I think just some of these legacy artists just maybe potentially need to calm down. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode of the What Are We Doing podcast is brought to you by our friends at Dude Robe. Listen, Dude Robe knows how to get you done. Not only do they provide a high quality bath and also wear anytime robe for not only dudes, but dudettes too, dude, okay? Gender doesn't matter. Get yourself a Dude Robe. That's just their name. It doesn't have to be yours too. Get yourself a Dude Robe today. And when you check out, you're going to use promo code WAWD and get 20% off. They've got the robes. Listen, the robes come with a towel lining on the inside. So if you're fresh out the shower, you're dry. If you're not out the shower, you're still dry and you're comfortable. It's got a boyfriend hoodie, smooth-like material on the outside, a built-in hood because yes, sir, thank you, and a built-in tie loop that you'll never lose. You tie it up, you're good to go forever. And then you got the pockets. You got two on the outside, some on the inside for all your fun gear and gadgets and things you need to carry around the house or outside, wherever you're wearing the Dude Robe. It's versatile. Wear it to the grocery store if you want to.
What are we doing?
Wear a Dude Robe to Sheetz. Wear a Dude Robe to the diner. Wear a Dude Robe to Target, Best Buy, LL Bean, Panera Bread, Starbucks, TJ Maxx, Ross Dress for Less, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Payless Shoes, AMC Theaters. Wear a Dude Robe wherever you are, wherever you go. That's why you need a Dude Robe. Hey, we just got back from Mexico, dude. Wedding, Dude Robe. Honeymoon, Dude Robe. Everywhere we walked on the resort, we were wearing our Dude Robes. Hey, The rooms we came in had like the shitty, thin material piece of shit with the logo hotel on them robes. We didn't wear them.
What are we doing?
Everyone was asking us. They were like, yo, we didn't get dude robes in our room. And we're like, we know, we brought these. We went to duderobe.com and used promo code WAD, W-A-W-D at checkout and got them for 20% off. You should too. Take your dude robe to Mexico when you fly, when you travel, when you get married, when you have a honeymoon, when you have a vacation, when it's the weekend. Get yourself a dude robe. They're not cheap. And that's why we bargain with them. They're like, hey, we'll give you a promo code for 10% off. I said, no, I want 20. They said, okay, we'll give you one for 15. I said, no, I want 20. They said, fine. Fast flips. We got them 20%. WAWD, promo code WAD at checkout with our friends Dude Robe. And if you're into it and you love your Dude Robe or you think you might need a little more, have no fear. Dude Robe has you covered. They've got the shorts. They've got the lounge pants. They've got the slides. They've got the partnership logos, the basketball logo team, the UFC. I mean, the whole 9 yards. If you're into sports, if you're a dude, you're going to find something you love at duderobe.com. Get yourself the full outfit. Get yourself the whole thing. Get the shirt, get the shorts, get the pants, get the slides, get the dude robe. Don't let dude robe break your bank this summer, dude, because you need promo code WAD, W-A-W-D at checkout, and they are going to give you everything you need to get not only the fall season started, but everything you need to be successful out the shower, around the house, lounging, profiling, Netflix and chilling. If you need a BLUECHEW, you need a dude robe. Look at that. I'm interweaving. We're interweaving sponsors and collaborators. And I'm telling you, if you are looking for a killer weekend, get yourself and your girl a dude robe. You're going to love putting them on. Don't wear anything underneath. Go pop 2 BLUECHEW from our other friends over there. And boom, bam, chicken slam. It's a dude robe, fun, fantastic time of a weekend. Yes, sir, yes.
What are we doing?
And don't be like Jessica. Jessica, she came to the wedding. Listen to this. This chick, I told her, I said, don't forget to use the promo code. And what did Jessica do? She paid full price. Boo.
All I do is
Boo.
win,
No,
win,
Jessica's
no
not
matter what.
winning, dude. She's not winning at all because she didn't use the promo code WAWD at checkout. So don't be like Jessica. Be like me because I bought mine. Megs, my friends, my family members. I don't check out without promo code WAD. It's WAWD at duderobe.com. That's DUDEROBE.com. Promo code WAD, WAWD at checkout for 20% off your entire Dude Robe order. Back to the show. So listen, folks, we did it. The news and the industry moves quick. You have to literally be on top of your toes. If you blink, you miss it, okay? Last week, we dedicated pretty much an entire, half of our episode to the response and the fixtures and the backlash and the stock and the logo and everything that is happening within the brand of that we all were apparently loving on the low because I'm pretty sure they were doing pretty bad before. That's why they decided to do these remodels because no one was going to Cracker Barrel, but now apparently we love Cracker Barrel.
What are we doing?
Donald Trump responds. Okay, Donald Trump responds. He goes out there and he makes a tweet and he says, yo guys, listen, we need to bring the old Cracker Barrel logo back. It would make America great again. It would make Cracker Barrel great again. And if we can get the Donster to ignite a flame underneath the marketing department of Cracker Barrel, maybe he's our saving grace. Maybe the president of the United States has enough power and influence on social media and via the White House that he can get the legacy brand, the quote woke, who isn't really woke, by the way. This has nothing to do with wokeness or DEI, so everyone spinning that narrative is just an idiot and is part of the reason why they went back because they don't know how to put out this fire that you falsely spread.
What are we doing?
And so, but it's fine. Donald Trump saved the day and Cracker Barrel is back. We're back. We're better than ever. And dude, listen to what, this is the, who is this? The co-founder of Cracker Barrel. the co-founder of Cracker Barrel just comes out swinging, dude, and the reporter shows the co-founder, and I mean, he's old. Okay, he's old. This guy, his grandparents most likely probably were into some like illegal shit that you can't do today. You know what I mean?
What are we doing?
And so walk tiptoe around this guy if you're trying to. I don't know. I don't like him. I don't know. He seems real old school because listen to what the co-founder has to say. He's not involved with the company obviously anymore because of how old he is. He's definitely retired. But this is what he had to say.
Rolled out the other day.
Oh, that's crazy. That's nothing. That's a bland nothing. It's pitiful.
Do you think she knows the story of
A bland nothing like my meatloaf I ordered the other day.
What are we doing?
From Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel?
I don't think so. I heard she was at Taco Bell, but what's Taco Bell?
Talking
know
about the new
Cracker
CEO
Barrel?
now.
And country food. And the food is something that they need to work on. Spending $700 million to do that is all I've been doing. Not just throwing money out the street.
Yeah, and so that's kind of the news, right? So the news is that they're spending $700 million. Okay, listen to this, right?
Backlash. Cracker Barrel spending $700 million on a rebranding plan that they say will turn the product from old rustic to perhaps more modern streamlined. Customers say that's just a giant helping
$1
of
million
biscuits
per
and bologna.
location.
They don't like it. So after a week's worth of backlash, the Tennessee-based company did put out an apology statement of sorts, which said, in part, quote, "We know we won't always get everything right the first time, but we'll keep testing, learning and listening to our guests and employees." But the mea culpa, well, it didn't go down that well. Critics called it lame and social media lit up with comments like these, quote, "You kicked Uncle Herschel to the curb. Now you are paying the price. Own it and stop making excuses." Another wrote, "Eating Sunday supper in a place that looks like a car dealership does not say
the country
vintage
boycotted the
Americana."
brand for a solid
But the company's
72
new logo,
hours,
let's
dude.
begin there. A simple gold shield with the restaurant's name, but gone is the image of a man affectionately called Uncle Herschel, dressed in overalls, sitting by a barrel. The company also says stores will be decluttered with fewer knickknacks on the wall, with brighter paint and booths.
I just don't understand why it's such a bad thing. Like, I'm so for this.
What are we doing?
Another part of the apology statement, though, went on to say, look, the things people love most about our stores aren't going anywhere.
Exactly.
Rocking
We
chairs
said that
on
last
the porch,
week.
a warm fire in the hearth, peg games on the table, unique treasures in our gift shop, and vintage Americana. But you know what, guys? It's not just the criticism that won't go away. The stock price for Cracker Barrel has dropped 10% since this controversy began. That translates to about $143 million in value.
And this was, I think, before. So this was before they announced that they were going back to the old logo. We saved the brand. And they officially released a statement saying that they are now reverting back to the original Cracker Barrel brand. They're going to refresh it, bring it back. It's basically the same thing, bada bing, bada boom. It's like it never happened, but I'm pretty sure they're still moving forward with the renovation.
What are we doing?
So, I could go for a booth at Cracker Barrel is all I'm saying. I like a booth. I like a nice situation. I like a nice atmosphere. It is what it is, but I think they're still doing that. Even though the logo came back, I think their stock then bumped up another 8%. So they kind of regained that value in the market space. And so at the end of the day, you know, it is what it kind of is. You know what I mean? You've got the likes of Steak and Shake out here on Twitter. Steak and Shake have been just grilling these guys on Twitter all week long. Like, it's just they're grilling the rebrand. Like $700 million is ridiculous. $30 million in consultant fees alone, which is crazy.
What are we doing?
I know. I mean, I've charged consultant fees before, but not upwards of $30 million. And $1 million per restaurant. Steak and Shake seems to know what Cracker Barrel's doing a little bit on the inside. And at the end of the day, it doesn't seem like they're doing what they're supposed to, at least according to Steak and Shake. I don't know. Do they have more locations? Does Steak and Shake make more money a year than Cracker Barrel? Who knows? We didn't look too far into that situation. But at least we can rely on the president of the United States. If he's not creating peace in the Middle East, or, solving the economic issues here, or, the interest rates, or everything else that's wrong with this country, or all of the wars over there that we're kind of funding and proxy fighting kind of similarity with sending stealth bombers over everybody, shipping those out costs like $1 million a piece.
What are we doing?
And so it's like, hey man, at the end of the day, we could be focused on what we should be doing over here, but instead, the president is doing his best to save America's national brands like Cracker Barrel.
What are we doing?
So this Long Walk movie, dude, by Stephen King. Okay, it was a book by Stephen King. Now they're making a movie. It's essentially this it's a notch up from like what we would describe as like a teenage apocalyptic film, in the sense of like those movies with that kid in it, The Maze Runner. Like those were kind of like a teenager apocalyptic film, but then like it got weird, so we didn't really finish watching it. And so but this one's a notch up. It's kind of for adults, but there's teens involved. It's a situation where they live in a society where the government has a lottery and they randomly pool these men for this lottery system. It's like 100 guys, I think 100 or 1,000 guys, and they have to walk for like a bajillion miles, and they have to keep an upward pace of like 3 miles per hour. And if you fall behind, you get 3 warnings. And if you don't get up because you got a cramp and you can't walk at 3 miles per hour and you stop moving, boom, they shoot you. You're dead.
What are we doing?
And so everyone's kind of talking about this movie. They're getting like early sneak peeks and saying it's like one of the best like films that's kind of like ever come. And so the trailer looks great. I'm not going to play it here because we'll get copywritten stroking. We'll get
What are we doing?
Because they love to copyright strike me. And so at the end of the day, this movie just looks like something that might get me back in the theater again. I'll definitely purchase whatever I have to purchase to see it immediately on streaming, but who knows if we might be able to find our way into the theater to see this. They're doing challenges in movie theaters now. This will most likely won't end well.
What are we doing?
Someone's going to fall, someone's going to break their neck, someone's going to stumble down, and it's going to be a lawsuit waiting to happen for AMC. And I don't know if you guys know movie theater economics in 2025, but they're not good because they're not making as much money because the popcorn costs $80 a bucket.
What are we doing?
But instead, some movie theaters, I think like Lionsgate, are hosting the movie, but instead they're putting treadmills inside of the movie theater, and while the entire movie is going, everyone in the theater has to do the challenge as well. And if you fall off the treadmill, if you do not keep up the 3 mile per hour treadmill walk that is there of the few hour movie, I'm sure it's a Stephen King movie, I'm sure it's at least 2 hours, if not 2 hours plus long, at 3 miles per hour, they shoot you.
What are we doing?
They will literally do it in the theater. They'll make a mess. They're good at cleaning that shit up in movie theaters. You see what gets inside those chairs, and then they'll drag you out back. And because you sign like a 38-page waiver, it'll be okay. And so that's what happens. It's real life, folks. They're turning this movie into real life. So you can sign up, I think on Lionsgate's website, it says if you stop, you'll be escorted out of the theater and taken out back and dealt with.
What are we doing?
Dude, I could do it. I walk at least 4 miles per hour at the gym when I go for at least an hour and a half to 2 hours. So 3 miles per hour for the entire movie. That's easy peasy lemon street. I'm going to throw on my Crocs. I'm going to throw up the back rims on my Crocs. I'm going to put my favorite socks on. I'm going to throw in a couple episodes. Or I'm just going to watch the movie. I'm not going to have any distractions. I'll just watch the movie. You can watch the movie. Why can't you walk at the same time?
What are we doing?
And so once it's out in theaters, folks, just get out. Let's go see The Long Walk. I'm going to ask Megs if we can go see it. She's not a fan of horror movies. It's kind of a horror movie, but it's more kind of like a psychological thrill. And so I think maybe if at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? And so I think this one's going to be a good one. I'm definitely going to watch it, whether Megs wants to watch it with me or not. And let you guys know, do a recap and record once it's available. I think it's out in theaters probably very, very soon. If it's not already, it'll be on the screen. Go see The Long Walk today.
What are we doing?
And so last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, then we'll get out of here. I need everyone to put prayer hands in the comments down below for our friends at the Other Impostor What Are We Doing podcast. These boys, it would seem as if they've been kicked out of their mother's basement and they are no longer able to even record inside. They have to record their podcast outside in the dark on the porch.
What are we doing?
And so they went from a prestigious studio with a camera switcher and multi-angles and multi-cameras for each of the hosts, to then, I think they were in a closet 2 weeks ago, and now they're presumably can't even afford to do that anymore. They are outside recording their podcast now. So please, let's pray and put hands and hearts in the chat for our friends over at the What Are We Doing podcast. Boys, as I said in my last episode, I extend my condolences. And if you want to come to our studio, we've got 4 sets. You can sit on the couch with LuBug. You can sit in the yellow chair. You can sit with this backdrop. I mean, come do whatever you do. You want to get warm? Come inside. It's getting cold outside. You guys cannot record a podcast outside for much longer. It's getting very cold. I don't know where they're located. The Other Impostor What Are We Doing podcast. So if you can get this message to them or tag them, I don't know anything about their channel or what their handle is because I don't give a shit.
What are we doing?
But I just saw that they have now gone from inside to outside recording their podcast. So I'm sure this economical times and hardship that this country is going through has definitely hit the Other Impostor What Are We Doing podcast. So please, let's get some help over to them. Let's see, maybe we could donate $1. Maybe we get them a new microphone or something, a new cable if they need it. I don't know what the boys need to get back inside, but hopefully we can get the What Are We Doing podcast 2 junior version, imposter version, back inside on their feet and recording at least once a month again.
What are we doing?
Because Lord knows they can't commit to once a week, let alone once a month. So maybe we could help them out in any way we can. But we're here every week. And speaking of being here every week, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching another episode of the What Are We Doing podcast. My name's Levi McCurdy, and this has been episode 204. I can't believe it's been 4 weeks, a whole month since we've been back. Megs just told me it's our 1 month wedding anniversary. Shout out to you, babe. Love you. Our wedding, 10 times better than whatever Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are cooking up, babe. You know what I mean?
What are we doing?
And so more pictures and more video coming from the wedding soon. Be on the lookout for that. We're getting it back still. We only got the preview. I only got that up a few minutes downloaded ago. And so I just got to get it on my phone. And more of that's coming soon to the TikTok page and the Instagrams and everything else you can see coming soon. And you know what I mean? It's basically, we did it better. We did it better. We did it better than anything that Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are going to do. They're going to go somewhere. They're going to make their family and friends fly private to like Venice Beach, Venezuela, Italy, whatever. And it's going to be a bullshit billionaire wedding.
What are we doing?
What I mean? We did it better and it's fine. I'm not saying I'm better than T Swizzle my nizzle, but like other than that, T Swizzle, shout out to you. You know what I mean? So I need an invite. I want an invite to the wedding, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Thank you very much.
What are we doing?
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell notification if you're watching on your iPhone or Android device. And please do yourself a favor, stay safe. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, share the episode, click it. Watch it in your sleep. Turn the volume all the way down. I don't care. Anything to do to support the show. And we'll keep coming back every week as long as we get one more subscriber. And we have. Shout out to all 2,184 of you. Thank you for hitting that button. Now, if we could get the other 60% of people who watch this channel to hit it, we'll hit 5K in no time. 5K in 2025 is the goal. Let's go. Shout out to you. Hit the button. Hit the notification. I'll see you next time. Clips coming soon. Shout out to you guys. Peace out, everybody.
What are we doing?